Now. Midnight Mastermind.
Yeah, a lot of fun yesterday. Let's see how we go today by saying good morning. What is your name?
Hello, hi there, it's Gillian.
Gillian, where are you in the world?
Yes, I'm in Harrogate, North Yorkshire.
Harrogate or Harrogate?
Oh, probably depends who I'm talking to. I probably slide one to the other.
Ooh, okay.
I'm half Yorkshire and half Southern, so...
Okay. I tell you what, you can be the arbiter. What are you saying, Harrogate or Harrogate?
What would I naturally say? Harrogate.
Okay, we're going Harrogate from now on then. We've been doing puns on Celebrity Scotland puns. Do you have one for me?
Yeah, I might have two, actually.
Well, go on.
I was thinking the other day about Robbie Coltrane, bless him, who passed, and I thought Robbie Burns Coltrane. Because Robbie Coltrane was Scottish.
Very good. Have you got another one?
Yeah, it's the title of the programme more than Robin Williams, who starred in it, because I often go to Orkney and I thought Morkney and Mindy.
that is a strong competitor for the team. That is very good, Gillian in Harrogate. Right, then what are we doing? What's the specialist subject?
Specialist subject is Egypt, ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt, all right.
Just a small topic.
Yeah, that's going to be easy to research.
It's something that's topical at the moment.
Oh, I think I might know what that is, and I think it's because I interviewed Dan Snow recently. So hopefully, if I remember anything from that interview, this will come in handy. But stay there for me, Gillian. We're going to play one song and then 3 questions on ancient Egypt. Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine rhythm is gonna get you. It's gonna get you. Watch out. Let me shut down this browser on ancient Egypt. 11 facts I never knew. For that's what we're doing as our Midnight Mastermind subject. Gillian in Harrogate, why are we doing this? Why this subject?
Well, 100 years ago, you may have noticed it on the news and all the like, there was a special discovery of a particular pharaoh who was found by a chap called Carter.
Yeah, I see you're dancing around it slightly, which makes me think it might be one of the questions.
It might be.
What is your interest in it?
Well, I'm known as the muddy archaeologist.
Oh,
Definitely.
We've spoken before, haven't we?
We have, yes.
When was that?
Oh, just pre-COVID, I think.
Oh, wow. Back in the
amazing how back ages ago, eons ago, yeah.
Back. Literally, we have to get a historian to tell us what happened.
A lifestyle ago.
I've always been fascinated by ancient Egypt. I had 2 things when I was growing up I loved learning about. One was ancient Egypt, the other was the Romans. Because it's we're still learning stuff now about what was going on with the pharaohs and around that time with the pyramids and that whole culture.
Yeah, all the time. Absolutely. It's always new discoveries. And, archaeology isn't about the dead. It's about human life, wherever and whenever we live.
That's such a wonderful way of putting it. Yeah. And why do they call you the muddy archaeologist?
Well, I used to co-run a site and I was very enthusiastic, and my children I had to pick up from school at the time. It was a little while ago, and they always used to say, you might want to look in the mirror before you head back. No. Because I just slathered in mud.
Oh, wow. So if people are listening right now and they're thinking, I want to be an archaeologist, I take it it's not like Jurassic Park then. It's very much you're in a boggy trench somewhere trying to dig out flints.
Oh, you have to like mud.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. But it's fun. It's great. You never quite know what you're going to find.
Yeah, right. Well, let's see what we're going to find here. I shall set the mood.
Midnight Mastermind.
Gillian, Radio 2 is all yours. 3 questions on ancient Egypt. Take it away.
Right. I think you'll get this one with no problem. There's a challenge. Which ancient Egyptian ruler was unearthed from his tomb, all buried in the sands 100 years ago this month?
That would be Tutankhamun.
Spot on.
All right, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Right, good start. Now we get trickier.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Tutankhamun's mummy was smothered in jewellery and amulets. One recurring amulet was a scarab beetle. Which Egyptian god was this connected with? This is a tricky one.
Right, it is a tricky one. But having watched a lot of Stargate in my life and knowing a bit about it, it would be...
I can give you a multiple choice if you like.
Oh, God, I'll take the multiple choice.
Go on then, yeah. Was it jackal-headed Anubis, the god of the dead?
No.
Was it, well done, Horus, the falcon-headed god of the kings? Or Amun, god of the sun?
I think it was Amun, god of the sun, because the scarab beetle would push the sun across the sky. That's what the ancient Egyptians believed.
Very good, and they believed it. I'll tell you why they believed it, because those scarab beetles get up with the dawn And what they do most of their time is push balls of dung around.
Sounds like a life in radio, that, I'll be honest with you. I'm joking. Bosses, if you're listening, I'm joking. I'm joking. Listen, great question. The Full House is on. Let's have the final question.
Right, okay. Now, there were 4 parts of the body that were preserved when you were mummified in Egypt. Okay. And they were put into canopic jars, which are jars with different heads on. One's a human, one's a baboon, one's a jackal and a hawk, representing the protective gods. But what parts of the body did they put into those 4 jars?
Okay, so they took the brain out. That came out through the nose. They had a special hook for pulling the brain out. The heart would come out because that was weighed. They thought it was weighed in the afterlife, and it had to weigh less than a feather, if I'm right.
Yes, that's right.
Otherwise, your soul would be eaten by Anubis.
Yes.
So you got your brains come out, your hearts come out, your liver.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why they'd pull the liver. Okay, so there's one more organ to come out now.
Well, there's more than that because 2 of the ones you've said don't actually go in the jars.
Oh, do they not?
No.
What doesn't go in the jars? They don't put that.
The brain doesn't. The brain is not considered important because the liver, as you say, was kept because that's, when you're all emotional, your liver is sort of churned up, bile. So it seemed to be the seat of emotions, much more than your brain. The brain was kind of discarded, really.
Oh, really? That seems a little wasteful. So Gillian, where am I at? Do I need to give you one more to get this question right?
Where else would emotion come from?
Your heart. We've said heart.
We've said heart, but that isn't put in a jar.
Your stomach.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, it is right.
So have I got this right?
Stomach. Liver and stomach are right, and there's 2 more bits. One is still related to your digestion, and one is not.
Liver, stomach, please not the bowels.
Well, the intestines.
Okay.
I'll give you that one.
All right.
Yes.
And one more?
And one more, which is not digestion related.
Oh, I feel you're helping me here, Gillian. I appreciate it. Go on.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah, obviously.
Do you want a heavy clue?
Yeah. Was that the clue?
Holds your breath of life.
Your lungs.
Yes.
Yes, I'm taking it. I mean, you helped me massively get to the destination here, but I am taking that as a full house. Loved it.
You take it.
Gillian, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this again.
My pleasure, absolutely.
Do you know what I need to do? I need to come and hear you lecture somewhere. When are you lecturing next? When can I come and see you as the Muddy lecturer?
I'm actually going to Tarporley next week and Guildford the week after, but I'm always online giving talks.
And how do we find that?
Always. Muddy Archaeologist.
I love it.
If you can spell archaeologist. But all over there. I'll go. I went to Mallorca recently to give a talk. That was fun.
Oh, wow. Well, Gillian,
I'll go anywhere.
You are fascinating, and I love those questions, and I love the fact I got a full house. So thank you for taking the time. Thank you.
Bravo, you.
Take care. Bye-bye, Gillian.
Bye-bye.
Stay the night.
Sigala and Talia Mar, Stay the Night. Full house, baby. I mean, admittedly, Gillian, the Muddy Archaeologist, did hold my hand all the way through there. I feel, if you ever want to...